Creativity is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally Uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. Oh my God. What is it like to live in a perfect world? And would you be happy if you were living in that perfect space? Oh, I mean, I grew up in Billings, Montana. I don't know how our home on Ryan Avenue is still standing because it was falling apart when I was there all those decades ago. But yet, maybe it was the love that my mom and dad planted inside those boards as we built that house. But we were not the perfect family. Far from it. Even the Brady Bunch wasn't the perfect family. The Partridge Family, The Cunninghams on Happy Days, nobody's perfect. And yet, we want to have this lifestyle that is so much greater than what I think we can handle. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer, the silent wolf. That means I just sit back and watch. I study. I research. I listen. Man, my God, I love to listen to conversations. I love to hear other people's passions, their dreams, their ambitions. Even when they stumble, I like to hear them trying to create a solution to get back up on the path. This is The Daily Mess. Another day. Another opportunity, another step in the right or the wrong direction. What I hear a lot of people saying these days after being asked about, hey, how's your day today? Well, I'm glad I woke up on this side of the soil. What? I'm glad I woke up on this side of the soil. Often meant to be a joke or a lopsided attempt at being humorous for just a moment. It does make you stop and think about how close we really are to facing the reality of the comeback. Well, I'm glad I woke up on this side of the soil. An animated series on Netflix right now takes on the what if factor. The show is called Carol, the End of the World. It opens up with Carol's truth. There are only 7 months and so many days until this planet is done. It instantly created a conversation between my wife and I. Now, at first, we're going, man, we would just jump in the RV and just go out there and spend the next 7 months seeing everything that we could. And then it's over. And then it hit me. The physical chaos that would consume every corner of this planet. Lawlessness. It would be the only rule in those 7 months. Suddenly, the thought of another day, another opportunity, another step has a deeper meaning, and the daily goal is to respect its space. What if you were Carol on this animated series on Netflix, and you truly faced 7 months and a few days? How would your heart handle a situation like that? I've struggled with the answers, and I thought, I'll just write in my journal and leave messages for future readers. Well, that's kind of conceited, don't you think? To think that a book filled with a normal guy's words would be there if the planet is coming to an end. We've seen Star Wars where planets are blown up. I'm thinking that my journals aren't going to be a part of that. How would you handle the chaos? How would you handle the starvation? Because that would stop as well. All those trucks and trains moving things in, the ships coming from overseas, they'd say, no. We're going to keep this because we need it for our section of the 7 months. Another day, another opportunity, another step. Do you know how I handle things like this? At the essential job, which is a grocery store, only because I asked God to put me in a place where the people are, and that's where he planted me. In a grocery store, the community, the real community, where it wasn't about one belief, it's about, whoa, look at all these things that people believe in and look at all these things that people want. But you listen to their stories and you tap into their life and style and you learn a lot more about who they are and how strong or weak your community is. And what would you do to help protect that community if you were Carol and you had 7 months and a few days? I'm Arroe, and that's The Daily Mess.